Need a bath. Oh, I'm loving it. Just class that as. Just to recap, it's the next morning. So on another video. Good morning. I'm back at the top of the stairs. So, what am I doing today? I'm sanding again. I'm filling. It's gonna, well, I hope it's gonna look perfect. Well, it won't look perfect, but I'm hoping it's gonna look really nice when it's finished. At the moment, I'm just going around and I've been fixing some little bits where the wallpaper paste didn't quite take. So I had a little corner lift in there and I've got one there. So I've got this, and there's a couple of bits going down there as well where just at the corner it's just lifted a little bit. So I'm going to do that. And I've still got some bits to sand and fill. There's some bits that I did fill and they need sanding. Kind of, as I'm going round, I'm just sort of feeling my way to see where it's not smooth and needs sanding. Just got glue on my fingers. So that's my job for today. Just keep swimming, really. There's a big area there that needs a good sand and a fill and smoothing out and filling again and sanding. It's non-stop, just going round and round in circles. But I'm really excited about the hallway and stairs. I think out of all of the areas of the house, this has been my favourite and that I've got really keen on. So I've got a day off today and a day off on Monday. So I'm spending that time off plus the weekend doing this. So you would think 4 days I would get it finished, but I have everything else going on. You know, I have Willow to walk and Mike to feed, and myself to look after as well. I'm doing a separate video. I hope that you'll check in for it. And it is a little bit about me and my health and catching up with things and spending a little bit more time on myself and sorting myself out. Because I've been saying it for long enough and then I never get around to it and I'm just too busy. I have a little time on an evening when we're settling down, when Mike gets into bed, and I have a little time where I play with my fabrics and my sewing machine. But a lot of the time, because I've been sat all day at my desk, I don't want to sit there at my sewing machine. My back is, I've got this problem right in between my shoulder blades and it's constantly like it's buzzing, like there's electricity there. Not painful, but constantly buzzing and bubbling, and I can feel it all the time. So I'm conscious about, when it comes to a weekend, not sitting at my sewing machine or my desk and moving and doing stuff. So I'm really keen on this 4 days of actually, really working hard on the hallway and keeping my back and my arms and my shoulders moving. I know I don't look my best today. I got caught in the rain this morning. It was raining while I was walking Willow. Walking Willow is the only exercise I'm getting at the moment other than DIY. That's it. But that'll all be in another video, and I'd really like you to watch it because I've got some news in there that's quite exciting about my channel. The house is upside down. We've had spring forward, so we've lost an hour. It really knocks me for 6, I know it's only an hour, but it really does. Anyway, the place is upside down. I'm exhausted. Just had a shower. But I'm going to get ready and try and pretty myself up just for a change. And have a natter with you. We've moved out of the bedroom. bedroom, because we're getting ready to fix the ceiling. So I've squashed everything that I need out of my drawers in there, underwear and that type of thing, so I don't have to go in there, and I've squashed it into here. So this room, oh, it's bursting at the seams. So I'm going to try and sort this room out today as well. I need to have a clean because I've had 4 days off work. This is my last day. My last day off. But it is a short week next week because we've got Easter, so that's not so bad. But I've had 4 days off and I've been spending it on the hallway and landing, which actually I've not minded. I quite enjoyed that. I like to put my Fleetwood Mac on and then just paint in my little corner. So I've quite enjoyed that. That's not been so bad. But the weekend clean that I normally do hasn't been done. I need to get that done today. It bothers me. I'm quite finicky. There are things I absolutely cannot stand, and it's a mucky bathroom. I can't cope with a mucky bathroom and a mucky toilet. They've got to be clean. And I've been looking at it all week, and I've been so tired at the end of the day, and I start so early. It's just, today I've had my shower in my mucky bathroom. Do you see? It bothers me. So I'm going to get ready, and then I'm going to clean the bathroom. You think, well, why didn't you clean it while you were in there? I just want to get ready for my day, do my hair, do my makeup, and do a house clean, and also have a little natter with you because I need to talk to you about something important. I've got some news, which is good news, but it's on the back of my health that I also really need to sort out. And having been on the scales, that's not good news. It's not good news. So we'll have a natter about that. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to get ready. Right, I'm back. Hairdryer. Got a bit warm. Oh, drink. Oh. I'm on a mission to stay really hydrated during the day, particularly with my job now. I'm doing a lot more hours than I used to do, and I'm talking a lot more to learners. There's a lot of video meetings, and by the end of the day, it feels like my tongue's too big for my mouth. It's like I'm just so dry. So trying to stay hydrated throughout the week. So I have some targets. Anyway, I want to talk to you about my health. It's gone a little bit downhill. Okay, so I'm 53. For those who are new to the channel as well, I've noticed I've got some new subscribers, so hiya. I am 53 years old. I started this channel just before I turned 50, and the reason for that was I was in menopause, and I'd got overweight, and I wanted to sort myself out. And the whole reason for this channel was that it was all about trying to sort myself out. Life happened. I did quite well in the first year, to be fair. I did intermittent fasting. I did 1 meal a day. I did really well on 1 meal a day. I used to have this apple cider vinegar drink that I used to have. I did really well with that. Things just, as with any diet or healthy lifestyle, it has to be doable long term. So for me, things like fad diets, it's not going to work. I even, a while back, I tried the injections, and it was back when they were first starting to come out. Maybe it's not the Monjaro, it was something else. Nothing, no change in my appetite, no difference whatsoever. And I absolutely hate needles. So it was a big deal, but nothing at all. I don't think it works for everybody. And it's not, it's like anything. Just like I said, you know, what are you going to do? Stay on injections all your life? As soon as you come off them, you're back to where you started, I think. I know people anyway. I know I've got friends who have been on the injections, and as soon as they've come off them, they've started eating again. So I'm not going down that road. I have to do something about this because I'm not getting younger. I'm getting bigger. That's for sure. For a while, I was sort of about 12.5, thereabouts, 12.3, 12.5, and I was maintaining it. And at the time, with everything that's been going on, I just thought, well, just go with it for now. Be happy in your body, in your skin, and you know, the size that you are, and just get on with things. Let it go. And I did. And in the background, the weight started to creep on even more. So I got on the scales yesterday, and I am 12 stone 11. Now, when I very first started this channel, I think if I go back to the first video, I'm pretty sure I was 13 stone. So I'm going back that way again. And we're 3 years on. I don't want to be unhealthy in this later stage of my life, and all of the health problems that come with it. You know, when you don't eat well and you're a bit heavy. I've got this pain in my back between my shoulder blades, and it is so uncomfortable. It's not a pain. I say pain. It's I've mentioned it before. It's a buzz in my back, and it's just there all the time. It's just so annoying. And I know that I'm very top heavy and I'm sat at my desk all day. And as you know, my thing that I like to do to relax is sewing. I'm not really doing much because at the end of the day, the last thing I want to do is sit at my desk and sew. I want to sew, but I don't want to sit. I want to get up and I want to be active and do things and go for a walk and all of that means, you know, anything but sit. I mean, I go downstairs and it's like I haven't seen Mike all day. I do see him. If I go down for a cup of tea or a bit of lunch, I'll see him for 5 minutes. But he's spending time with him, that type of thing. He misses me and he wants to spend time with me, and he'll be like, sit down and, just sit with me. And I'm like, I can't sit. Just can't sit. So I stand in the kitchen and I potter and I do things. I do tea, and then I do Willow's last walk. Sometimes I even eat standing up because I'm sat now talking to you, but I get so scrunched, and I think all of that in my back, it's not good for me. Not good for me. So I'm back here. Here I am again, 53, nearly 13 stone. Gotta sort myself out. So some good news. I have a positive mental attitude. So we've had some good news. You'll have noticed in the past, those who've been with me for a while, sometimes I get collaborations. So a little company would say, I'll send you this pair of shoes, will you do a little review, little 5-minute video, or add it into your video, and you can have these shoes. So I've had that. I've had lots of different offers, and some of them have been stuff that I I'd never use, or things that I couldn't do a good review about because I didn't like the product. So I've not done much of that. There's this other thing aside from a collaboration where you can get sponsors. Now, sponsors are quite big. You know, it's a big thing. And YouTube doesn't pay much at all. I've done a video on our earnings. We had one particular good month. Would you believe when we got made redundant? That video did really well and paid us a good chunk of money. It was about £600, I think, at the end of it. But all of the others, normally, you're looking at, on a really, really good month, about 150. At the moment, we're steady at around about £85 a month from YouTube, which is very little for the amount of effort that we put in. Now, me and Mike, we had lots of discussions about whether we had time for YouTube and whether it was worth it. We keep coming back to the same thing, is that YouTube was about making a diary and about being able to look back, and also we enjoy it and it shouldn't be about the money. So we kind of settled on that. But it is nice if you get a little bit of, you know, money in your pocket for your efforts and for the work that you do. So I'm waffling. I've been offered a sponsorship that actually is perfect for me right now. Now, that sponsored video, it's quite a big thing in getting into it and signing up for it. And it's what they do, these companies go, they use an agent, and the agent goes and finds people who they think that will fit with their brand. So this brand is a healthy workout company. Now, that video is going to go out. I'm preparing for it now. I'm starting the workouts, and if you're thinking, how are you going to find time for that? I've got to find time to look after myself now. It's getting silly. So I am doing some workouts. I'm going to try them out. I won't be recording them and putting them out there. There'll be a little bit of recording when I do the actual sponsored video, but I want to ask your support, because that video is going to go live around, I think it's Saturday the 23rd of April, if that's, is that a Saturday? I'll have to check. But it's near the end of April and it's on a Saturday. I'll tell you more closer to the date, and I'd really appreciate it if you just, you know, watch it. Then that would help. If you like it, hype and like. But yeah, I'm really happy. I feel like it's given me a little bit of a boost in terms of continuing with YouTube. Again, I'm not a big influencer or anything, so I won't get paid mega money, but it's nice that I've got my first sponsorship. So proper sponsorship means that you are paid for, I get free access to all the programs, which I've had a look at so far and look really good, and some recipes and things like that. And then I get paid for doing a little short, 60 seconds it is, of talking about the program and my sponsor. So I'll be really pleased if you could support me on that, because it will help my channel grow. And if it does go well, then they'll come back to me and they'll sponsor more videos in the future. And I quite like the idea of doing the program as well, so getting back into some exercise and not just sitting down. So that was my news on that. Anyway, I've got to get cleaning. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having a nice clean house. It is a mess. We are currently in the front room, living room. That's our new bedroom at the moment, and will be for about 3 weeks, maybe more. because I've still got to finish the hallway and stairs. I don't want to not finish that. So that's got to be finished, and then we're moving into the bedroom and we're going to fix that ceiling, that hole in the ceiling. That's going to be quite a big job. So yeah, that's my news. I've waffled for quite a while now. Oh, I did want to show you something before I go on my cleaning spree. This is my my motivation. So this is one of my most favourite dresses. It's just a Jewels t-shirt dress, and I love it. It's not much to it, but just show you it. There. Oh, it's got bits of cotton on it from sewing. Yeah, it's a size 14. Will I get in that for summer? I don't know, but I'm going to give it a go. But I'm going to try it on every week. The first time I try it on, I'm going to look just a proper monkey. But I'm going to try it on every week, and just, that's like, I don't know, it's just like a milestone thing. It's a milestone. I want to be able to get back in this dress. It's probably a little bit ambitious, but even if I notice by summertime, like, you know, July, if I notice that it feels a little bit looser or more comfortable, it'll mean a lot to me. So I thought I'd show you that. Yeah, I love that dress. Do you know, I think I'll show you the our bedroom for the next, I don't know how many weeks we'll be in there. I think it's going to be a good 4 or 5 weeks, you know. It's comfy enough. We've got the TV in there. And Willow. we haven't got room for her bed. Well, she's got various beds. She usually sleeps in our bed, to be honest. But we got to this, and she does like going in here. For, you know, if she wants it a little bit dark, then she'll nip in there. But it's too big to go in the front room. So I've just put her bed that was normally in here down there, and then she just sort of ends up in our bed. Anyway, so I'm thinking of, I've had a quick tidy in here because I've squished everything in. It's not tidy, but I'm thinking of getting a new proper chair because that's just not suitable really for work. Not, you know, it's just not. The desk, Mike made me this, and it's a lovely big desk for sewing and work and, you know, doing all my crafts and things. But I'm wondering about those tables that you can rise them like a remote control. Now they're expensive. So I will say one of the offers I had for a collaboration a while back, and I didn't get back to them because I like the size of this table, but it was a collaboration for one of those tables that you have a remote control and it goes up and down, and I'm wondering now if that might be a good idea. So I'm going to email them, and I'll have to search through my emails, but yeah, I'm thinking that might be a nice idea because I can look out. I've got the window there, and I can look out at the garden whilst I'm working, and I can be stood, so I can be focusing on my posture a little bit more, not sat scrunched. Oh, I should just mention about the garden. Gosh, it's looking pretty. There's a video coming out from Mike. Mike on Monday might be making a comeback, but not quite like, well, it will be, but not quite like what it was. It might not be every Monday, but it won't be him sitting and talking. It'll be actually doing stuff. So look out for those. But there's a really, really good one on the garden. And I think because we've got a very strange, it's like a slice of pizza, our garden. It goes into a point, and I often wondered what are we going to do with it? How are we going to make it look nice? But you'll be amazed what it's been doing. It's looking so pretty. I'm really looking forward to summer and sitting out there and having a barbecue, and getting the table and chairs out there and just enjoying being outside. So yeah. Anyway, shall I show you? Come on, let's have a look. Let's have a look at our bedroom. Very stylish. Who has a chandelier over their bed? So yeah, this is us at the moment. Tucked in here, and there's Willow's bed. Oh, she hasn't made her bed. So yeah, that's it really. Just thought I'd show you that. Anybody interested? There's the TV propped up against a picture. Such is our life at the minute. Also, I've got another video coming out, which is a bit of a food shop. Nothing incredibly, exciting, but it was just the start of me getting a little bit healthier. And to be honest, another thing is I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm reducing drastically the amount of wine I drink. I know. The thing was, I did really well in January, and I have mentioned this before, but I'm going to say it again. I replaced it with sugar and sweeties, lots and lots of goodies. So I'm not doing that this time. So I'm going on an it's like an alcohol-free week, and then I'll have a drink at a weekend, and then back to alcohol-free alternatives. I've got some Prosecco and some alcohol-free beer. Yeah, I know the calories in wine is just, and I know there's calories in the other alternatives, but I won't drink as much of that. And there's still a lot less calories. Thing with alcohol, the calories are useless. They're like nonsense. So they don't do anything. There's no nutritional value in them whatsoever. Yeah, shame. I do like wine. Just adding something nice and pretty, because it's me. It's my friend's 70th coming up, and she's having a little party, but it's a surprise. So she doesn't watch my channel, so it's fine. But I've made her a present. I've made her one of these. Are you fed up of seeing these? If you're new to my channel, I love sewing, and I've been making soap bags for everybody. Everybody is getting a little, same makeup bag, soap bag. Everybody's getting one of these at the moment. All of my friends and family. It's got a lining as well. So I made a little wristlet to go with it, which has a key ring on one side and a little clip on the other. And then the most recent, these are really difficult to make. It's a little mini bag, and it's a dog poop bag. So there's a little roll of there. I suppose I kind of had this thing with Mike and my hubby Mike, and I said, shall I put a little buttonhole there so the roll can go through? And he said, no, actually leave it like that, because if she doesn't want to use it for that and she wants to use it for like a little lipstick and a bit of spare change or something, it's just a cute little usable bag. If I put a hole in it, then the only thing it can be really is a little poop bag holder, and it doesn't take anything to pull a bag out of the zip hole. I just thought I'd show you because it's so pretty. I've since made 2 more of those, and they've gone completely wrong because they're very fiddly. But anyway, yes, so that's I just thought I'd show you. That's for my friend's birthday. With it being a 70th, I'm going to do the wrapping, really spectacular wrapping. I'll probably show you that as well. So I've got a couple more that I'm making, but they're not turning out as well. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm just going to tie my hair up just a second. I've been shopping. So yes, I've been shopping. That's what I was going to say. Oh, I made a scrunchie out of an old t-shirt. The t-shirt was stained from DIY and painting, so I thought, oh well, can't put it to charity. I made a scrunchie. To be fair, it's a little bit clunky, but it'll do. So yes, I've been shopping. I was going to do a separate video, but I think I'll just add it into another video because there's not enough clothes for me to do a full video on. What I like to do now, if I'm looking at clothes, rather than a try on, is I like to wear them, wash them, and then review them after that, because sometimes blouses shrink and colour run, you know, they fall to bits. So I went to Asda George. My stepdaughter took me shopping. I went to George. But I will show you these because I'm really impressed with these. Oh, £8.50 for a 3-pack of knickers. High-waisted, high leg knickers. They're so comfy. I know, they're big belly warmers. But gosh, they're really comfortable. They're really nice actually for summer. I don't like wearing big pyjamas in bed, but I don't like being naked either. So they're a really soft, comfy knicker. What they don't do is give you any support whatsoever. So for my tummy area, it doesn't do any holding in, but doesn't matter. They're comfy. And for £8.50 for 3 pair, I didn't think that was bad. So I got a few other bits as well. But yeah, I'll show you those in another video. Just, you know, as I'm doing. Okay, so that was that bit. Yes, so I'm going on a healthy spree. I've got lots of salad in. The thing with this better weather is that it does make you feel like you want to eat a nice crispy salad rather than a hefty beef stew and dumplings. I hope everyone's going to have a lovely Easter. I am not going to eat a load of chocolate. I do like chocolate. I actually think Easter eggs are overpriced, if I'm honest. I think for the price of a big bar of chocolate, you get more for your money. But I know. It's all about the excitement of the egg. So I've got family eggs, but I'm not having any myself. I'm going to be really good. That was it really. I want to say a really big thank you for all of your support so far. Please support me going forward. I'm really looking forward to seeing my channel grow this year. So like, hype, subscribe, and if you do that, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
There.
So on another video,